Well, there is an animal shelter in central Indiana that's sole focus is to pull animals from shelters and find them new homes. In this morning's To the Rescue, how Heaven After Hell is transforming the lives of pets and families.
Gotta sit.
Miranda Payne started Heaven After Hell to rescue dogs and cats who have been abandoned or abused and end up in a shelter.
Okay, look, go get it.
Her group takes them in, rehabs them, and works to find the perfect forever family.
Our main goal is to alleviate some of the stress on the shelters so that they don't have to euthanize for space. A lot of them are not abused. Some of them had people die, or they were doing the best they can and they couldn't make it work. And it's not abuse, but going into a shelter situation makes it very difficult for their brains when they lived in a home.
The rescue's need for volunteers and foster families is never ending.
For me, it is just a place that these guys get to use as a stepping stone to finding their happily ever after.
Kelsey has volunteered at the shelter since 2014.
We see everything from dogs that had been in a home, their whole lives and just somehow ended up at a shelter, or dogs that have never been in a home and have no idea how to dog or how to be part of a family.
The volunteers care for and train the dogs and then work with the family to find the perfect fit.
When something clicks in their head and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm safe. If you get to witness that moment, that is the best feeling in the whole world.
Isn't that crazy? So if you would like to learn more about becoming a foster for Heaven After Hell Rescue, go to WTHR.com/therescue. If you'd like to nominate a shelter, you can do that as well. And watch today at noon, because they have a lot of these adoptable dogs and cats that are in foster homes right now. They've done a lot of work with them. The training is so important. And many of these animals, for whatever reason, they've lived in homes all of their lives, and they've just ended up in shelters. So they're already good pets. They just need good homes.
So this is kind of like an in-between, which I guess is what a foster family is anyway, but this kind of helps them, even if they've been in the shelter for a little bit, to get acclimated before they even go to a foster family.
Yes, exactly. And I've said this all along.
Idea.
Yeah, it really is. And they're helping the shelters and rescues that are jam-packed always. It's a never-ending process for them.